Saturday looks great. Thanks, Brian. Bidding is underway for our sports auction for MACC. Every dollar from the winning bids go to the MACC Fund, which supports research to cure childhood cancers. And we are thankful to have Dr. Dave Margolis joining us today. He is the program director of the MACC Fund Center at Children's Hospital. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
So you work with these patients every day. What is it like for children battling these ugly diseases?
Well, children are very resilient. Children and their parents have to go through an incredible amount of turmoil, healthcare issues, and for over 40 years, what the MACC Fund has provided is hope through research.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, when a child is diagnosed with cancer, we want them to get the best available treatments. We also want that to be done in a compassionate environment. Mm-hmm. And we want to leverage clinical trials because every generation we want to move that dot, and such that when I started, or when the MACC Fund started, survival for leukemia was in the 20 to 30% range. Now survival for certain leukemias is over 90%. And that's because every generation has enrolled in clinical trials, mm-hmm. and we have people understanding the biology of the diseases. That leads to better understanding, that leads to new clinical trials and new advancements. So it's been crucial, and kids fight and their parents fight.
For you to be able to say how far this research has gone, and when you look at the success rate now as it was opposed to 40 years ago, how does that make you feel? 90%? Inadequate,
because that number is not 100. Mm-hmm. And the honest answer is until we are at 100% survival for kids with cancer and blood disorders, we need to continue to need the MACC Fund. Appreciative of how far we have come, mm-hmm. but when we have a child, you know, the sad thing is, in an individual circumstance, it's 0 or 100, mm-hmm. and we need to get to 100% survival for all of the kids, and that's why we so appreciate the entire community, the community banding together. This time of year, it's the sports auction for MACC.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a new way of doing it this year online. A lot of fun, very easy. I actually put my bid in for one of the items this morning to make sure it was easy.
And let's talk about that. What exactly is your bid? It sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, no, so I bid on somebody else's experience.
You bid on something else's experience, but you're up for an experience.
Yes, rumor has it that going to a Bucks game with me could be a unique experience. For those of you that don't know, I'm this idiot at the Bucks games. My patients actually look for me at the games. My family is occasionally a little bit embarrassed by my behavior. I don't blame them. Vinny is occasionally embarrassed by my behavior.
No.
And so
Vinny's never embarrassed about anything.
We actually try to get passion for the Bucks, and I've been very blessed with wonderful seats for over 30 years, and those seats and my behavior have led to I'm one of the guys that gets up and yells. Occasionally we'll yell at the referees by their name, try to get the crowd going. And so when the Sports Auction for MACC list came out, one of the MACC Fund board members asked me if I would be willing to participate. And I said, sure.
Yeah. So folks can go to a game with you.
Bucks, it's one ticket because we only have two this year, and it's go to a game, a mutually agreed upon game, which will be a weeknight. I can guarantee you it will be a weeknight a game between now and the end of the season, and we'll go have a good time. We'll walk around the Fiserv Forum. And we'll make the most of it, and whoever wins can yell at the referees with me and support the Bucks with me.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
All for a great cause, which is helping kids with cancer and blood disorders, and helping us throughout the state, both at Children's Hospital Wisconsin, Medical College of Wisconsin, and our friends at UW Carl Cancer Center, as we band together to get to 100% quality of life survival.
And I like how you put it. You said you're giving kids hope. If folks don't bid or they can't bid, they can always donate, right?
Absolutely. That's a wonderful charitable contribution at the end of the year. And Every time you see a MACC fund start, I know you guys have been pushing those as well. G happens to be one of my patients. Every dollar raised helps us in Wisconsin help provide hope through research.
Yeah.
And we've made huge strides, but we're not at 100%. So we're going to continue to thank everybody for continuing to help us.
Well, hopefully we go ahead and get to that 100%. You can get more information on the MACC Fund auction. Just head to tmj4.com/MACC to make a bid or donate. We'll be right back.